Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name's April and I have with me right here June 2022's Bring Back My Bars from Scentsy. So I'm really excited because a lot of these bars were new to me and I had never smelled them before. Now I've already given them a quick sniff, but I'm going to go ahead and read the scent descriptions and let you know what my opinions are and even let you know what I think might be club worthy for me. So without further ado, let's just jump right in and start off with Cotton Candy Cookie. Now this is a really pretty pink colored wax, and I know this has been in Bring Back My Bar before, but I've never smelled it until today. So Scentsy says, it's a trip to the county fair, little hands clutching cotton candy and cookies, while gooey treats topped with sugared raspberries beg to be tasted, and that was a mouthful to say. So it's a really pretty purple colored wax. And yeah, on cold, I get mostly cotton candy. There is a little bit of sugar cookie. I would say it's more like 70% cotton candy and 25% sugar cookie. And then maybe just a little something else, not necessarily raspberries, but just something else that's sweet. So yeah, this is pretty good. I'm interested to see how it does on warm. It's a little light smelling on cold, so we'll see. But I am excited to warm that one. Next up, we have My Only Sunshine. Now, Scentsy says, start your day with a smile as you experience golden tube rose, and jasmine, balanced by sandalwood, vanilla, and glowing amber. And it's a really pretty yellow colored wax. And yeah, the only way to describe this is it's like sunshine. It really is pretty. It kind of reminds me of fresh cut daisies. It's like a light, airy floral scent. It's kind of warm and inviting. I really like that. So that is My Only Sunshine, and I'm really excited to see how it does on warm. It kind of smells medium to me, so I'm thinking it might be a decent performer, and I'm hoping that it is. Okay, next up we have Bamboo Yuzu. Now Scentsy says, imagine a Japanese garden as you breathe in dewy bamboo, tranquil lotus flower, and fresh yuzu with hints of sage. And yeah, this is a very clean, fresh scent. It's definitely green, but not like grass, more of a pretty botanical kind of a green scent. And there is the yuzu, which I believe is a citrus, and that kind of cuts in through the greenness and brightens it up. Sage, it might be in there, but it's not herbally at all. It's very nice and balanced. I think this will be great in a bathroom, and it smells pretty strong to me, so we'll see how it does on warm. Okay, next up we have Enchanted Mist, and I remember this from way back in the day, probably like, I don't know, maybe 2012 or 2013-ish. It's been a long time. And I remember liking it then. So, Scentsy says, romantic blend of juicy apples, enhanced and sweetened by rose petals and rich jasmine. And yes, I definitely get the apples first. The rose and the jasmine, they're very light and sweet, so I don't think it's like a red rose or a pink rose. I would say probably like a white rose, because it's not powdery at all. And the jasmine is very sweet and light. So yeah, this is really pretty. It smells kind of like a light medium on cold, so I don't remember how well it performed before. So hopefully it does well. And it's a really pretty cream colored wax. Okay, next up we have Lemon Coconut Chiffon. Now Scentsy says, melt in your mouth lemon custard, layered with butter cake and sprinkled with toasted coconut. Now this one is interesting. I had really, really high hopes for it. I like it, but I don't know if I love it. I get the toasted coconut, and I do like that. I get lemon, and the cake, if it's there, it's not really heavy cake. I was hoping for maybe more of a heavy cake scent. I took the lemon drizzle cake out of my club because I was thinking I was gonna be head over heels for this, and I'm not sure that I am, but we'll see how it does on warm, because things can always change on warm. So if you've warmed that, let me know what you guys think on that one. I've heard mixed reviews, so I don't know. Okay, next up we have Flower Child. Now Scentsy says, sweet red berries layered over wild gardenia and sandalwood. And it's a really pretty pink colored wax. Oh, and this one is so beautiful. I love this one. Oh, it reminds me of a perfume that I have. Oh, it's so great. It smells kind of like a medium-ish for me on cold, so we'll see how it does on warm, but so far on cold, I love it, and this one is definitely Scentsy Club contender. Yeah. Okay, next up we have Love and Happiness. Now Scentsy says glazed chestnut, vanilla, and sugarcane define temptation, and it's a pretty pink wax. So to me, this is kind of like a body care scent. I don't know. The scent notes make it sound like it would be like a gourmand scent, but it's not to my nose. It's like a perfume. I don't know. It's really pretty, and I don't get glazed chestnut. Vanilla and sugarcane, I mean, it's sweet, but I don't know. It's not like I could, you know, pick anything out and say, oh, that's what it is. I don't know. It's just a really pretty, nice blend of scents. And I like that. So this is also Scentsy Club contender worthy for me. I hope it performs well. Okay, next up we have Coconut Vanilla Orchid. Now Scentsy says alluring orange zest, coconut milk, and silky vanilla orchid. And this one I was actually disappointed in. I had really high hopes. I'm thinking I was gonna love it, but I don't love it. I'm not even sure if I like it. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard so many good things about it. Maybe it will do better on warm, but I don't know. I was thinking that was for sure gonna be in my club, and I don't think so. Okay, next up we have Blueberry Pancakes. Now Scentsy says blueberry and butter accord over light maple make the mood, and it's a pretty purple colored wax. And you guys, this one is surprising because I thought for sure I was not gonna like this like at all, because I don't like maple scents, but I kind of like it. I definitely, it's like pancakes with blueberry pancake syrup and like a little bit of spices, more like spices that would be in the pancake batter. Yeah, I like it. I don't get a heavy butter or a heavy maple scent. So I don't know, this one was a surprising one for me. So I'm interested to see how it does warm. And it smells like it's gonna be a fairly good performer. Okay, next up we have vanilla or caramel vanilla delight. Now, Scentsy says vanilla ice cream, liquid caramel, and a splash of white rum. And it's kind of like a tannish colored wax. Okay, on the bottom, I get the rummy caramel scent. And on top, yeah, I would say vanilla ice cream. So this is good. It's not overly strong smelling, which is probably a good thing. The caramel isn't like sticky, ooey gooey caramel. It's just like a sweet, velvety, syrupy kind of a caramel scent. So I like this one. I think it's a contender for my club. We'll see how it does on warm. Okay, next up we have vanilla or blackberry orange marmalade, and I was really excited to try this one, and it's a pretty purple colored wax. So Scentsy says orange marmalade and blackberry jam over sugar crystals. And I definitely get the blackberry. The orange marmalade is adding a little bit of brightness and tartness. It's like a sweet tart kind of a scent. It's okay. I think I had higher hopes for it, but we'll see how it is on warm. That is blackberry orange marmalade. Okay, next up we have Very Peary Pumpkin. It's a pretty orange colored wax. Now Scentsy says sweet nashy pear, freshly picked pumpkin, tart green apple, and toasted spices are carried on a breeze of crisp autumn air. And that's a lot of scent notes. This one I do not like. I don't know, it smells like fresh pumpkins. Like if you take a pumpkin and you cut it open and the pulp inside, that's what it smells like. I don't get a lot of apple. I don't get pear, maybe a little tiny bit of spices, but this one, it's very earthy smelling to me, and I'm just not a fan. I know a lot of people like that one, so sorry if it's your favorite, but yeah, it's just not my kind of a scent. Okay, next up we have French toast. Now Scentsy says a perfect light slice of bread dunked in golden egg batter, dusted with powdered sugar, and finished with a sweet swirl of maple syrup. And it's a light brown colored wax. Okay, this is another one that I kind of like, and I thought when I, read the description and I saw that it got voted back in, I was like, oh no, but I kind of like it. It's a little spicy, like a sweet cinnamon kind of a spice, maybe a little tiny hint of nutmeg, and it is like French toast. Oh, it's good. I'm interested to see how it does on warm. It smells like it's going to be a really good performer. And yeah, I don't know, this was kind of like a surprise for me, so I'm definitely excited to try this one. I like kind of being pleasantly surprised with scents. So next up we have Summer Rain. Now Scentsy says dew sprinkled cyclamen, fresh botanicals, and a pinch of black lava salt capture the earthy sweet scent of a passing summer storm. It's a really pretty blue colored wax. So this is like Thunderstorm's little sister. It's really pretty. It's kind of like a, nope. Are you guys going back out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went around and grabbed another.
I'm making a video.
Sorry.
It's okay. They're doing, putting mulch down in the backyard, so yeah. This is nice. If you thought that Thunderstorm was too overpowering and too floral, then I think you might like this one. It's a very nice, fresh, clean, airy kind of a scent. I think it would do great in a bathroom, and it smells like it's going to be a pretty decent performer. Okay, next up we have Inner Peace. Now Scentsy says, earthy wood notes with the unmistakable scent of lemon groves and rejuvenating cypress. And it's a really pretty white colored wax. The packaging is so cute. Okay, definitely get the lemon, but it's like a lemongrass kind of a lemon. And you get some greenness from it. It's a really nice scent. I think this would be great in a bathroom. Yeah, it's not at all what I was expecting. I was thinking of something very woody, but it's not. It's more of a crisp, fresh, clean lemongrass scent. Yeah, that's really nice. And it smells like it's going to be a good performer. Okay, next up we have Blonde Wood and Moonflower. It's a brown colored wax, a light brown. Oh, scent description. Pale, warm wood and amber envelop demure moonflower, delicate white roses, and upturned lilies in a modern magical fragrance. Oh. Okay, definitely get a woodsy note, but it's a gentle woodsy note. And there's definitely sweetness in the background. I wouldn't say florals, but maybe that's what's making it sweet. It's pretty. Now, I've heard a lot of people say this is really light, but it does not smell light to me. I'm not sure when this was poured, but it looks like it's a relatively new bar. It's got the new packaging. I don't know, it smells like it's gonna be kind of like a medium to my nose, medium scent. So yeah, I kind of like that one. Okay, next up we have Cutie Pie Cupcake. Now Scentsy says sweet clementine and yellow cake batter with vanilla and sugary icing. And this one's been around like so many times at Bring Back My Bars, but this is like my first experience with it, so I'm excited. Yeah. It reminds me a little bit of clementine cupcake, but this is gonna sound weird. It smells more kind of like a fruity Fruit Loops kind of a cereal scent. Like if you've done vendor wax and they have like their cereal scent, it kind of reminds me of that, but with some cupcake added to it. It's very fruity and delicious. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, this one's a definite going to my club. This is fantastic. Smells like it's going to be a good performer too. Okay, next up we have Love You Very Much. Now Scentsy says a fragrance to crush on, bursting red berries, dreamy white peach, and tart cranberry, finished with a splash of vanilla. And it's a really pretty kind of mauve colored wax. Oh, okay, this is like a very deep, rich berry scent. Get a little tiny bit of vanilla that kind of smooths it out. That's nice. This is more of like a fall kind of a scent. So yeah, I don't think I'd warm it right now, but I think this would be great in the fall time. Okay, next up we have Buckleberry. Now Scentsy says a bite of summer's bounty, bursting fresh berries atop a buttery blanket of crumbly coffee cake. It's a really deep kind of mauve colored wax as well. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is so good. I mostly get the berries and they're very deep, dark, and rich. Sweet and tart at the same time. And the coffee cake, I don't know if I'm necessarily getting coffee cake, but I would say there definitely is a bakery element to it. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. And there's a little bit of spices, but it's not cinnamon. It's like delicious. I don't know. This is going to go in my club. This is fantastic. Okay, next up we have Forever Yours. Now Scentsy says, sweet, creamy lemon and enchanting jasmine, a rhapsody of devotion. It's a pretty, hey, purple colored wax. Okay, this is a really pretty floral scent. It smells like a really pretty girl's perfume. You want to smell it? Does it smell good? Yeah? I love it. But yeah, this is good. It's like something you would get like a body spray at Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secret. That's pretty. I like that a lot. It's Forever Yours. Okay, next up we have Pineapple Coconut Vanilla. It's a pretty purple colored wax. And this is in the body care line, and I love it in body care. So Scentsy says, you were born to run free, that is. Ride the wind alongside coconut, pineapple blush, and blue fig. Okay, this is, I love it. I definitely get the fig in it as well. Pineapple, I don't get pineapple, but I do get coconut. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And it smells pretty strong in the clam. I would say it's way stronger than what the body care line products are. I love it so much. So that one's going to definitely go in my club. I'm excited. Okay, next up we have root beer float. So Scentsy says concoction of old-fashioned root beer and creamy vanilla ice cream. And yeah, it's root beer. Do I get vanilla though? Maybe a little tiny bit of vanilla ice cream, but oh, ever so slight. It's mostly root beer. It's like you filled up a mug with root beer and put like just a little tiny drop of ice cream. Okay, so if you like root beer scents, this is pretty true to root beer. I don't dislike it, but I don't know if I want to warm it like everywhere in my house, but it's definitely interesting, and it's definitely root beer. So yeah. Berry of Paradise is next, and we have Scrumptious Sugared Strawberry, Bird of Paradise, and Vanilla Bean, and it is the prettiest pink colored wax. Oh my gosh, this is so good. So it's like sweet sugared strawberries and creamy vanilla. It reminds me a lot of Strawberry Swirl. Oh my gosh, and I've heard a lot of people say this was light, but it is not light, in my opinion. It's a solid medium, I would say. Oh yeah, that's good. I like that a lot. I think that's gonna be a very big club contender for me. So that's Berry of Paradise. So pretty. Okay, next up we have Simply Irresistible. Now, Scentsy says lavender with a strong, woody background of amber, moss, and musk. Excuse me, my voice. It's a pretty green colored wax. So yeah, this is like a manly scent for sure. I'm not huge in the masculine scents, so this isn't something that I would want to stock up on. But I know a lot of people that do like those masculine scents. This might be a good one. Just not for me. And that is Simply Irresistible. And finally, we have Zeppelin. Now, Scentsy says, for those who dare to take to the sky, elegantly balanced citrus and sage soar over. And it's a pretty kind of light gray colored wax. Oh my gosh, the packaging, super cute. This is probably going to be masculine as well. Yeah. This is a very earthy, kind of herbally scent. It just says balanced citrus and sage. Okay, yeah, sage. I would say you definitely get the sage. And it's an herbal sage. So yeah, it's not my kind of a scent, but I'm sure there are a lot of people who do like these kind of scents, the masculine scents. So there you have it. That is the 25 Bring Back My Bars that will be available June 1st through June 30th. There's a lot of really good ones in here. I think some of them haven't been around in quite a while, so yeah, I think there's probably something in here for everyone. Let me know what you guys are most excited about. How many bars you think you're gonna make it into your club. So thank you so much for watching. I can already tell you that my club is in major trouble. I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna put all these bars, because I'd say there are probably 9 or 10 that I'm like really, really liking. So thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys later and have a good day. Bye.